I wanted to get you on the show, as I say, because we met at Women Impact Tech, the conference at Willis Tower in Chicago. And I found out that you were the founder and executive director of Code Your Dreams, which I had heard before. We almost had another guest on who was on your board of directors and didn't work out. But I wanted to hear more about it from the person who founded it and runs it. So for our listeners, tell us what Code Your Dreams is all about. What are your goals, your tools, and your area of reach? Like you said, this is a worldwide thing. So where does it stretch to?
Absolutely. So really, when starting kind of on a high level, we see technology as power. Mm-hmm. And today, technology impacts all aspects of our lives, but it's typically a homogenous group, usually within big tech, that are the ones developing those technologies. And preaching to the choir, a lot of times we see, not intentional, but there's a lot of times unintentional biases and harm that comes from that. And what we really want to do is give this power of technology to every person, every community around the world. So anyone can see a problem in their community and solve it with technology, because those are the people that understand the nuances of their own community. Right. So what we do is we teach computer science as that vehicle for community action and innovation. We work with students as young as 5 years old, all the way up through adults. And we're currently here in the US, in East Africa, and soon South America. So what we've really been doing is just pushing ourselves to test our curriculum and build really strong curriculum in different environments, whether it's inside a prison. We're actually working with a tablet technology called Adovo as well, so that learners can learn both in our live classes within a prison, but also on their own time on tablets. We're in different schools, community centers, libraries, park districts, legal centers, you name it, different countries for students with different learning abilities. We this fall are launching our first fully neurodivergent cohort. And we also work, with students of other different disabilities as well. Some of our great partners like Deaf Kids Code, the Chicago Lighthouse, really pushing us to make sure that our curriculum is as inclusive for all learners, different languages, really, some internet barriers, just lots of challenges. So the types of programs that we teach really depend on age. We do a lot of app development, web development, and data science and analytics. We also, especially for our younger audiences, really look into how do we bring everyone into technology. So we have dance and coding programs. We have dance and art programs to really bring in those creative folks and show them, look, if you love art, you are going to love technology because you can do some really awesome stuff with it. Same with like music and dance. We're working with robotics and wearables. It is so fun. So that's just a little bit about Code Your Dreams. But happy to talk more.
Yeah, no, I'd love to hear, sort of what types of things are being, because now that I realize there's such a span from 5-year-olds to adults, and in different parts, in different countries and different languages and so forth. Like, how do you create your own curriculum? Do you use kind of like outside curricula or training materials? Do you sort of set your own agendas? How do you sort of determine what things are the right, difficulty level for the right age and so forth?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we develop for our long-term programs, like our summer intensives, our academic year programs. That's all developed in-house because we do have such a focus on talking about identities and communities, thinking about like asset mapping for communities, problem identification, and really just keeping that theme of communities tied throughout the curriculum. So it's all developed in-house. We have a team of both educators and technologists that together develop and test our curriculum that we have. So we often also do like workshops and conferences and fun tech festivals. And so we do partner with a company called Imagi. They're a pixel art company. And so we leverage their curriculum for those shorter form workshops. They're really fun. You get to learn Python and then build your own pixel art.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's all really fun.
Yeah, I love that. And do you do this? Is this are these like after school activities? Do you partner with these schools or these communities to sort of do it with the sort of help of the school and the school's equipment, or is this more kind of like an after school sort of like youth activity kind of thing?
Oh, it so depends. We do whatever we can.
Yes,
so
right.
We love partnerships. So we love partnering with a school or a community center where they have the space or a library and they have students. We can meet the students where they are, either after school or over the summer. Sometimes they have a computer lab. If not, we do have computers that we provide for our students that they then get to keep after the program, because of course we want them to continue coding and continue being technologists. But yeah, it really all depends who our partner is, where we're teaching. Sometimes we have open enrollment programs that are for, any student that's in the neighborhood, where we might have to bring computers if there aren't any. We just work with what we have.
Have you seen Work Bites, the new security awareness training series from Infosec? Our team produced this series with 3 E's in mind, making security awareness training entertaining, engaging, and educational. Just go to infosecinstitute.com/free to learn more about this hilarious office comedy. And hey, let us know what you think about it.